Thanks for tuning in to BTW21 Weather here. I'm Chad Hall. Today is February the 5th. Been a pretty good Thursday. Been a little wet, really slick this morning. Again, I missed it by a little bit. I said we'd get a half inch, maybe to an inch. But Bassett looked like they got about 2 inches of snow last night, which went through south side here. And we had some terrible accidents and a lot of stuff on Trent Hill and all Moran's Hill as well. We just seen this was a very slick snow, very slick getting in to work this morning. Again, we got a northeast wind at about 4 miles per hour. Again, it's been cloudy about all day, going to stay that way. But let's take a look at some of the temperatures. 33 in Boone's Mill, Rocky Mount, about 34. Ferrum and Woolwine is going to be about 35. Ararat 33, with Stewart at about 34. We're going to be about 37 here, 38, give or take. That's helping a little bit because we're seeing some of these temperatures get a little bit above freezing, and we're seeing some melting. We need to see, I really didn't expect to see near as much snow as we got last night, but we did get about 2 inches plus throughout, all the way through south side, probably about a half inch, 3/4 of an inch. Somehow Bassett did get hammered a little bit last night. But now you look at the temperatures, it's going to drop back down again where we were 37. Now you're going to see 20, 21 degrees. In Martinsville and Ridgeway, Ararat 17, Stewart 18, Woolwine and Ferrum 19, and then of course Rocky Mount 19, and Boone's Mill at about 17. So that temperatures are going to drop again tonight, refreezing all of this. So again, going to make those roads very difficult as we roll into another morning here as we're trying to get into the Friday into the weekend. And unfortunately, the weekend is going to have some things we got to deal with as well. So today, we're going to give today an overall about a number 5. 4-ish, 5-ish. It might be, if it was up to me, I'd probably be back down to 0, but I'm trying to be realistic. It's been kind of a cold day, rough driving this morning. If you've been out all day, it's been probably pretty stressful for you. So be very careful out there. 38 is our high, 21 has been the low. Again, partly cloudy all day long with still about a 7% chance of some rain and different mixtures possibly today. Winds about 3 to 4 miles per hour. We did have a sunrise at 7:17 a.m. Now, we'll take a look at our Wright Funeral Services 5-day forecast as we'll take a look at that here. Friday, you're going to see nothing but clouds, just like today, pretty much going to be a mirror of today, 41 degrees. Cold is going to be low about 24 degrees. Now, here's the tricky part. You see the trees, all this is really stuck to the trees. I was more concerned about the trees last snow than ice than I was this one. Didn't really see this one coming. The trees are completely covered. They're holding all of this together. Trees are very heavy. They're leaning. Possibly you can see some power outages as some of this don't begin to melt off pretty quick, because here's the problem. Come Saturday, you see we're going to have 28-degree weather, going to have some high winds, up to 20 degree burst of wind Saturday. So those are going to be some things we're going to have to be looking at for the weekend because the trees are already getting kind of heavy if they don't melt off. We are going to see some really high winds on Saturday. We'll take a look at Sunday. Going to be very cloudy Sunday, about 33 degrees. Jumping into our work week. Now here's what is so crazy. We're going to jump right back into Monday and Tuesday. Look at these temperatures, 41, 54 degrees. So if we can make it to Monday or Tuesday, we're going to see a whole lot of the snow melt probably disappear Monday and Tuesday next week. Again, it's just all depending on the weekend. Doesn't look like we're going to pick up any, possibly Friday evening, may possibly pick up 1/4 of an inch to another 1/2 inch if it does come through. That's going to be possible. We're going to keep our eyes on that. But what's concerning right now is the high winds that's going to be probably coming in on Saturday. So that's going to wrap it up for me here on BTW Weather. I want to thank Ashbrook Audiology. I also want to thank Wright Funeral Services and Autos by Nelson for helping us out here. Everybody, hang in there, stay warm and stay safe. We'll make it. Tomorrow's Friday.
The most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter. Martinsville and Danville.